Shen Yue has always had a special ability to make audiences feel connected to the characters she plays. From her early breakthrough performances to her more mature projects, the Chinese actress has continued to explore different sides of herself on screen. Now, as fans follow her latest career developments, two dramas have become especially interesting parts of the conversation: Be With Me and One Day in July. What makes these two projects exciting is not simply the fact that Shen Yue is starring in them. It is the feeling that they represent different stages of her growth as an actress. Each drama offers a different emotional atmosphere, a different character journey, and another opportunity for Shen Yue to show audiences that she is capable of much more than the youthful roles that first made her famous. When Shen Yue talks about her dramas, one thing becomes clear. She does not see acting as simply memorizing lines and appearing in front of the camera. She often approaches her characters through their emotions, relationships, personalities, and personal struggles. That approach is one reason fans continue to pay close attention whenever she introduces or discusses a new project. One of the major dramas connected with Shen Yue's current chapter is Be With Me. The project has attracted attention because of its emotional, family-centered storyline and its cast, including Shen Yue and Zhang Wanyi. Rather than relying only on romance or dramatic twists, the story explores relationships, family connections, personal choices, and the complicated emotions that can exist between people who genuinely care about each other. For Shen Yue, a role like this provides an opportunity to move into more emotionally layered territory. Her earlier popularity was strongly connected to youthful characters who were energetic, relatable, funny, and sometimes impulsive. Those performances helped establish her identity with younger audiences. But as her career develops, viewers naturally want to see how she handles characters with greater emotional complexity. That is where Be With Me becomes particularly interesting. The drama allows Shen Yue to explore emotions that are quieter and more complicated. Instead of simply expressing happiness or sadness, the character has to deal with relationships that evolve over time. There are moments of warmth, moments of uncertainty, and situations where characters have to make difficult choices. This kind of storytelling can reveal a different side of an actress. Fans who have followed Shen Yue for years may notice that she has gradually become more comfortable portraying characters who are not defined by one personality trait. Her performances increasingly depend on subtle reactions, emotional timing, and the chemistry she creates with the people around her. And then there is One Day in July, another project that has generated attention among viewers. The contrast between the two dramas makes the situation even more fascinating. While Be With Me brings audiences into a family-oriented emotional world, One Day in July gives Shen Yue another opportunity to show a different performance style. The project has become part of the wider discussion surrounding her current career period, especially as fans continue watching how she selects roles and challenges herself. For an actress, working on different dramas can be more than simply adding credits to a resume. Each project becomes an opportunity to experiment. A character may require a different emotional rhythm, a different physical presence, or a different approach to relationships. That is exactly why Shen Yue's two dramas deserve attention together. Instead of asking which project is better, fans can look at what each drama reveals about her development. One may highlight her emotional sensitivity, while another may showcase her ability to adapt to a completely different story environment. This is also an important period for Shen Yue because audiences are beginning to look beyond the image they first associated with her. When an actress becomes popular through a memorable role, that role can sometimes become difficult to escape. Viewers may continue expecting the same personality, the same style, and the same type of character in every future drama. But Shen Yue has been gradually demonstrating that she does not want to remain in one place. Her newer projects suggest a willingness to explore different stories and different emotional worlds. That is an important step for any performer who wants to build a long-lasting career. Another reason fans are interested in her discussions about these dramas is the personal connection she seems to have with her work. Whenever an actor talks about a character, viewers naturally become curious about what attracted them to the role. Was it the story, the personality of the character, the relationships, the emotional challenge? For Shen Yue, The answer appears to be connected to the opportunity to experience different lives through acting. That is one of the beautiful things about drama. An actor can temporarily enter a world that is completely different from their own. They can experience the hopes, fears, mistakes, dreams, and relationships of another person. When that performance feels genuine, the audience can experience those emotions alongside them. This is what fans are hoping to see from both Be With Me and One Day in July. There is also something symbolic about Shen Yue having two dramas that allow audiences to observe her from different angles. Her career is no longer only about the actress who became widely recognized for youthful romantic stories. She is becoming a performer who can carry different emotional narratives and continue developing with every new project. Of course, fans will always have their favorite Shen Yue role. Some will prefer the bright and playful characters that made them fall in love with her acting. Others will be more interested in seeing her take on mature, emotionally complicated stories. But perhaps the most exciting part is that audiences do not have to choose only one version of Shen Yue. Her career can contain all of them. The cheerful actress, the emotional performer, the fashion figure, the variety show personality, and the increasingly mature drama actress can all exist at the same time. That is why her comments and appearances surrounding these projects have attracted so much attention. Fans are not simply waiting to watch another drama. They are watching an actress enter another stage of her career. Be With Me and One Day in July therefore represent more than two titles. Together, they offer a glimpse into Shen Yue's continuing evolution. For longtime fans, it is a chance to see how far she has come. For newer viewers, it is an opportunity to discover another side of her acting. And for Shen Yue herself, these projects can become important steps toward the kind of career where she is remembered not for just one iconic role, but for a collection of performances that show different sides of her talent. As audiences continue to follow her journey, one thing remains clear. Shen Yue's story as an actress is still being written, and these two dramas may become important chapters in that story. Whether viewers are drawn to the emotional family atmosphere of Be With Me or the different storytelling world of One Day in July, the real excitement comes from seeing what Shen Yue brings to each character. Her journey from rising young star to a more established actress has been gradual, but it is becoming increasingly visible. And perhaps that is the most interesting story of all. Not simply what Shen Yue is acting in today, but what kind of actress she is becoming tomorrow.